Tonight, the world is waking up to a devastating reality. Russia has unleashed one of the deadliest assaults on Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, since the war began. More than 600 drones and 36 missiles rained down on the city, shattering homes, ripping apart families, and killing at least 17 people, including 4 innocent children. Dozens more lie injured in hospitals, fighting for their lives. This is not just another attack. This is a grim reminder that the war is far from over, and peace remains a distant dream. Welcome to Global Insight News. I'm your host, and tonight we break down the truth behind this brutal escalation. The White House responded quickly, stating that President Trump was deeply unhappy with the news, but not surprised. After all, this conflict has become a cycle of promises and betrayals. Both sides talk about peace, but the reality on the ground suggests that neither is ready to stop fighting. For ordinary people, this means endless nights of fear, families torn apart, and cities turned into rubble. But as leaders trade words, lives continue to be lost. Global Insight News has been tracking this conflict from the very beginning. And here's the uncomfortable truth: while President Trump expresses his desire for an end to the war, the decision ultimately lies in the hands of two leaders, Vladimir Putin and Volodymyr Zelensky. Without their agreement, the bloodshed continues. Putin, in particular, insists that Russia has a historic and even legal claim to Ukraine. But that claim falls apart when we remember that since 1991, Ukraine has been recognized as a sovereign nation by the United Nations, by Russia itself, and by the world. Still, Putin refuses to accept that reality. He talks about peace, yes, often in convincing tones. Diplomats, special envoys, even U.S. officials have walked away from meetings believing that Russia might finally want to end the fighting. But actions speak louder than words. And Putin's actions tell a completely different story. Instead of peace, he escalates. Instead of a ceasefire, he orders new strikes. And instead of respecting Ukraine's independence, he continues to pursue military gains, no matter the cost in civilian lives. Let's not forget, Ukraine had already accepted the idea of a ceasefire 5 months ago. Their president, Volodymyr Zelensky, openly stated his willingness to stop the fighting. The Ukrainian people, exhausted and grieving, desperately want peace. Yet, on the other side, Putin continues to reject these offers. His goal remains clear: to expand Russian influence, to take control of Ukraine, and to project power deeper into Europe. But is he succeeding? Militarily, not really. After 2 years of war, Russia has gained only about 1% of Ukrainian territory. That's not a victory, that's a failure. What Putin has succeeded at, however, is something far darker. He has terrorized civilians, bombed schools, destroyed hospitals, and kidnapped nearly 19,000 Ukrainian children, moving them into Russia. These are not acts of war, these are war crimes. Each missile, each drone, each abduction tells the same story: a deliberate campaign of brutality meant to break the spirit of a nation. Global Insight News believes it is critical to see these events for what they truly are. This is not a balanced conflict where both sides refuse to compromise. This is a one-sided war driven by Russia's aggression and sustained by Putin's refusal to stop. He continues because he believes war is his best option. He believes peace would mean weakness. And he knows that if he agrees to a ceasefire, he loses leverage. That is why, for 6 months now, despite his public words about peace, he has done the opposite in practice. So where does this leave the world? It leaves the United States and Europe caught in a dangerous dilemma. Support Ukraine and risk provoking further escalation. Step back and risk allowing Russia to reshape the global order through force. Meanwhile, ordinary Ukrainians pay the ultimate price every single day. The latest assault on Kyiv proves this beyond doubt. 17 lives gone in an instant. For children who will never see tomorrow. Families shattered. And yet, the Russian government continues to claim it is open to peace talks. Words versus reality, and the reality is on the ground, in the rubble of Kiev's neighborhoods, where sirens still echo and people still search for loved ones beneath the debris. This is the truth of the war that cannot be ignored. It is a conflict that Putin started, sustains, and shows no sign of ending willingly. And until that changes, the world must recognize the situation clearly, without illusions. So, what do you think? Should the United States and its allies push harder for peace, or should they continue to support Ukraine militarily until Russia is forced to stop? Do you believe Putin will ever accept peace on fair terms? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. You've been watching Global Insight News. If you found this report important, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and press the bell icon so you never miss an update on global events that truly matter. Thank you for staying with us. We'll continue to bring you the stories that shape our world.